Last week there was the European Go Congress in Bonn. Kim went there and he got a great result, winning 6 games out of 10. We would like to show you the Fuseki of a game of his.
Yes, I played black here and my opponent was Pierre Paga from France, a 4-dan. And I think it's funny to see the opening because it's exactly the same Joseki that we showed in the previous episode from the game of Helge Berger.
You actually both knew this Joseki?
Yes. I played it another time in one of the other games at the European Go Congress, but my opponent made a mistake. So it was very good for me. But here, my opponent Pierre knew the Joseki and he played it perfectly.
I think it's amazing you both know this. It can be quite useful to know these kind of complicated Josekis. But in this episode we would like to talk about something else. And that is about those hard to spot moves.
Things that normally you don't see because you're looking at the usual patterns or the usual shape moves, but then suddenly you see a special move.
The first move we would like to show you is from a game of Kim. We would also just like to show you the first few moves of the Fuseki, because, well, Kim plays pretty crazy.
I was white here, and my opponent was Rita Pocai. She plays black. She's a Hungarian 4-dan.
Let's skip to the special move Kim played.
I played here and I was quite proud of this move. It might look a bit crazy, but in Fuseki I made some mistakes, and as you can see the left upper corner is completely black.
So now you're trying to use that achi of that...
That group, yes. Black has to respond, otherwise I can make a life in the corner.
So black responds here?
Yes, and this exchange turned out to be very good for me. I responded here. And now, the usual move for white would be to extend. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. This is the normal shape.
But instead, I pushed here and I prepared this move because it has a special idea behind it.
So now, in this case, black needs to block here?
Yes, black needs to answer. And this is because of A. Without the exchange of A for B,
if the position was like this?
Yes.
And white pushes here?
Now black maybe doesn't answer.
Black can extend.
And if white tries to capture the 2 stones, it doesn't work. Black can hane, and white doesn't have a good follow-up move.
So, because of this exchange you made, black needs to block here?
Exactly, and now I can jump. On top of that, because of the white A stone, there's a Tsuji in this area.
Ah, I think I see it. Let's skip a few moves forward. So, at this point you make this Tsuji. Because of the Tsuji you played earlier, black can't block like this.
No, this fails. Now white can cut, and the harmony of the white stones is perfect. Black is captured.
Nice. So, black needs to connect here.
Yes. She played this in the game and it's the correct move. Later, white can connect his stones underneath, like so.
And you gain a lot of endgame here.
Yes, it's very big. And the reason why this move is important at this point as well is that it gives a base to my weak group at A. Black can't cut my stones off, and it's actually very important for my eye shape.
Beautiful move. Let's see the next move you found special. Here we are nearing the end game, and you play this hane because you would like to get some points here in the center.
Yes, I think this is very big. if white gets this Hane or black gets the Hane, it's a huge difference in endgame.
And now black needs to come back to protect his cut.
That would be the normal move, but black didn't.
So instead of coming back at A, black tries to get some points here in the center.
Yes, she's threatening to cut my 3 stones in the lower right corner, and hopes to do so in Sente. But again, I found the Tsuji, and because of this Tsuji, I could actually take Sente, and I could come back to the A area and decide the game.
Nice. So you're trying to live with this group in center and then go back at A.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what happened. So you played this Tsuchi and black cuts. Isn't this very bad that black gains this move?
Yeah, it looks painful because black only gets extra points of territory and my corner looks dead, but I have this one. Another
nice.
extension.
So black can't block, so he needs to make this weird shape.
Yeah, empty triangle. And now I have 3 liberties with my 2 stones, and I can block here, which also gives black 3 liberties.
Okay, so black needs to capture white stones.
Exactly. And now white gets Sente.
So you're saying the white group is alive now?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, let's see what happens. So you take the big spot.
Mm-hmm. And now black can't kill my my corner because A and B are Miai for white.
Black cuts. White will try to live here.
Uh-huh.
If black tries to kill,
then I can make 2 eyes like this.
and you can simply live.
Yes. And if black tries the other way,
You can also easily live.
yeah, I take the vital point myself.
Okay, so the best black can do is to play this.
This is the best because black gets some territory and destroys some of my territory. But
So,
now I connect like this to my other group. And again, if black plays here, she loses Sente. Yeah, it's very big, but since I connected my stones at J2, I'm winning the game.
Yeah, beautiful.
So let's now have another look at a special move played by Peter in a game of his against Frank Jansen, 6-dan. They played this game on the Dragon Go server.
As you can see, white has 2 weak groups, A and B, and he needs to settle them. A normal way for white would be, for example, to play this. This is the normal shape move to protect his group.
This would be the first thing that would come to my mind.
For me as well. Or maybe he can try something like this with a follow-up set A and B. White in this game played here. This move looks nice because it has a nice follow-up at A, where he threatens to connect his groups. And if black would simply play something like this to prevent that, he would have pretty bad shape, as white can still cut him at A and B. So black is quite thin in the center.
Still a lot of weaknesses. So instead of choosing to react the normal way, you found a special move.
Yeah, I was very happy that I found this move. I played here. Yeah, maybe you can think about it as the opponent's key point is your own key point.
Oh yes, like the proverb.
White's normal move would be to play at this point, but he didn't, so black takes this point.
It looks quite vital. It also threatens to cut at A, right?
Exactly. The game continued like this. White needs to come back here. And black succeeded in keeping the 2 white groups separated.
And making himself stronger as well in the center. So now both the white groups are still weak.
Yeah, so white still needs to run.
Great. That's a great result for black.
Yeah, I was happy to find this move.
So now for the final special move that I found in one of my games. This is a game between me and Oleg Metrov. Oleg Metrov is black here and I'm white. He's a Russian 6-dan. We were playing on board 3, also for the PandaNet European Team Championships. And, well, at this point of the game, I think Oleg is leading the game and he has a lot of territory. So I had to find some way of coming back into this game, which I did. I actually managed to win by 1.5 points in the end. I played this move, and this was a turning point. It's a shape point. It threatens to cut black's 1 stone off from the other 3. And he needs to respond there somehow.
So let's look at position. Black has 2 weak groups at the top and on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
Are you aiming to set up some kind of double attack here?
Yes, I think this is my only chance because black has so much territory, more than I have. So I have to somehow split his groups and attack one of them. So this was the start. I started it off with this move. Black has to defend the cut. But now I get a very nice follow-up. This jump. I take away black's base and I also take a lot of territory on the side. And I threaten to connect to my 1 other stone with A.
So black needs to escape?
Yeah, black needs to somehow go out, but I think this only helped me. Black is trying to defend his top group.
But you have a good spot here where you can cut him.
Yes, this game feels natural. And from here on, black did some dubious things. He lets himself be cut very easily. And he gets under attack severely. It is all very natural for white.
This move has a bit of the same feeling as your move, right?
Yes, I think it's very similar, but it's a bit too late now. Because now he's very weak, so I can go through.
It looks like black is being captured here.
I thought so too, during the game, and I was very happy to have played A, which really gave me a chance to come back in the game. I did capture the group in the end, but I also lost the group at the top. It became a very, very close game. Another end game to Suji saved me. I was also very happy with that one.
Okay, so let's see that one.
This is move 192, very close to the end.
Black plays this move, and now you respond like this.
Yeah, it was a Bioyomi, and I didn't have much time to think. Normally, I would have just solidly connected my 3 stones to the rest, but that doesn't give me any points.
So, black now has 2 options, right? A and B?
Yeah, I think he has to choose between 2 evils, because if he plays A, then he takes away some of my points, but he also ends up in Gote, because he has to come back here. Otherwise, I connect my 1 stone to the rest, and it's very big endgame. So black can choose to do this and take Gote, or to play B, which he did in the game, and take Sente, but now I get 2 extra points.
Nice. And in the end, you won by 1.5 points. So this was really decisive.
I think if I wouldn't have seen this, I would have lost the game.
By 0.5 point. That would be terrible.
Yes, that would be painful.
Okay, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope you can find some gems of your own in your own games, because it really makes Go a beautiful game.